Ooh, that looks tasty.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I don't like you, you don't like me. You're in my way, I'm in your way. So we're gonna use the zombies and trade back and forth who gets to control the zombies. And then when we're done, someone will win. Sounds good to me.
Welcome, folks, to the Hungry Gamers back with another game review. And today we are talking about Green Skull, designed by Danny Goodsman and published by Nestor Games. Now, before I begin, please do make sure you turn and click on subtitles, because if I make a mistake, that is where you will find the corrections. Now, what Green Skull is it is, in my mind, a combination of three games, two classics that we probably all played as children, and then one more modern game, though I can't imagine that they knew about that, so I'm not saying that they pulled anything from it, but it's really a combination of checkers, Sternhalma, which is more colloquially known as Chinese checkers, and then Omicron Protocol. Now, if you are not interested in how this game is played and just want to jump into my final thoughts, then you want to move to the timestamp on the screen right now. For those of us still here, let's very quickly talk about what we're looking at. What you have is you have three factions here. You have the goblins, you have the orcs, and then you have the zombies. Then you have the eponymous Green Skull there. And the purpose of the game is to get the most points. You get points by either finishing the game with your pieces next to the color that matches your color, i.e. like that, or there, or by having claimed pieces that are not your color. And to do that, you simply have to jump them. Having pieces next to your color at the end of the game is worth 2 points. Every piece that you have jumped that is not your color is worth 1 point. Now, this is a two-player only game, and what's going to happen is one player gets to go first, the other player starts with the green skull. The person with the green skull gets to control the zombies, and you'll simply go back and forth, and you can move however you want, whatever direction you want, like you are already a king in checkers. And what's going to be happening is, though, as you move around, white will go, purple will go, and then whoever controls the zombies will move them. And so what's happening there is you're able to start setting yourself up for bigger moves. So if I move myself here, I can go 1, 2, and I've claimed 2 of them, and now I'm closer to this side over here. However, what happens is, once you have made a jump, you must pass the green skull to the other player. And so now that I've got myself here, and for the record, I should have gone to here, then here, then here is what I should have done and taken 4, as you can see how that works. But say I didn't, now the other player has this. When it comes time for their turn, they could have the green skull go ahead and jump me there, and then it would pass back. And you're going to play until either one player has all of their pieces next to their side, or one color is completely wiped out from the board. Then you simply add up who has the most points and who wins. That's it. I've just taught you the entire game. Now, what do I like about this game? First, I'll say they've made it very easy to set up. As you can see, it's right there where everything starts on this neoprene mat. Speaking of the neoprene mat, this game is almost completely waterproof. This is neoprene, plastic. You could literally set this on a raft in the middle of the pool and play there. That is cool. It's also extremely portable. This is what it comes in, the entire game, right here. I also appreciate that it takes some of the better elements of those classic games and puts them into this very small package. You have the jumping of checkers, and you have the moving back and forth like you're a king in checkers. From Sternhalma, you have the getting across the board and getting more points by getting over there. And then I quoted Omicron Protocol simply because that is the game that I think does the best job of having a kind of a neutral third faction, as you have with these zombies here, and you go back and forth of who it is that's controlling them. And that is really probably the best part of the game, because yes, you can use them to jump your opponents, but more importantly, you can use them while you're controlling it, and you can just get them set up however you want. and then suddenly, doink, 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 not only did you get the points for claiming them, but now you're across the board, and that is just fantastic. I love that. And finally, I love that when I took this with me camping over the weekend, we sat by a lake, and we actually played the game 2 times in under 20 minutes. And that's just fantastic. So, what are my quibbles about the game? And the first one is the theme. It's just not there. I know in theory we have orcs and goblins, or maybe it's goblins and orcs and zombies. I know these are zombies because I got the skull here that helps me remember. But really, I got white and I got purple. If there was maybe screen printed on these things, little goblins and orcs, which would be super cool, that'd be great. But really, it's an abstract game. And it has this cool skull that goes with it, but it's just an abstract game. And even if they did remind me of goblins and orcs, I don't know why I would care. So the theme's not there. And my other quibble with the game is, I said this game's almost completely waterproof. Here's what's not. And to me, that is a problem. It's a problem because it means that it's not waterproof. And now the game's not hard, so maybe the idea is you don't take it out next to a pool or to a lake until you have the game learned or whatever. But that to me is such a miss because I really think that they could have easily printed the rules on the back, just like they have here on the front, and been done with it, and that would have been fantastic. And then the other thing that I'll say, and this is less of a quibble and more of a just understand what you're getting. This is a super light, super simple game. It's a take on kind of those classic strategy games from our youth, and it mixes it up a little bit. It makes it more interesting, and it makes it faster. I really appreciate that. But that's what it is. This is not an all-day game. This is a on an airplane game or at the airport style game. This is a, as I already mentioned, take it to the pool, take it on a picnic, take it camping because it's so very portable. But that's what this is. It's not more than that. So there you have it, folks. That is Green Skull. The game is around $20, I think, maybe even a little bit less. So it's certainly, if you're interested in some kind of camping travel game, it is a fantastic option, type of stocking stuffer type game. I enjoyed my time with it. It's not a deep game, but if you're not looking for a deep game, just something quick, fast, portable, easy to learn, anybody can play, then this is a good option. So, as always, if I made any mistakes, please let me know in the comments with a timestamp. I'll get that into the Klingon subtitles. And as always, if you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, share. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.